The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, stood right inside the British Parliament and gave a speech full of thanks, strong truth, and smart new ideas. He praised Britain for saving lives and building real trust, but he also called out the United States for a decision that he says is giving Russia extra money to keep fighting. And guess what? He even gave a special gift to King Charles, an iPad that shows the war live. This visit is not just talk. It is about new deals for drones and smart tech that can help Ukraine and its friends stay safe. Let me tell you the full story step by step so you understand everything easily. Zelenskyy started his day in London by going to Buckingham Palace to meet King Charles III. There he gave the king a very special present. It was an iPad, but not a normal one for games or movies. This iPad is used by Ukrainian leaders every single day to watch the battlefield in real time. It shows where Russian drones and missiles are coming from, how Ukraine is stopping them, and even videos of enemy losses. It helps the president, the prime minister, and army commanders make fast decisions and save lives. Zelenskyy said this gift is a thank you for all the help Britain has given. The king got really interested and asked if there was another one like it. Zelenskyy smiled and said no, this is his own. The king joked that he would share it with the prime minister. Later in the speech, Zelenskyy told this funny story and everyone in parliament laughed. This small gift shows something big. Ukraine wants to share its new war tech with friends like Britain. Right after the palace meeting, Zelenskyy went to 10 Downing Street. He sat down with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and NATO Chief Mark Rutte. They talked about the war and signed 2 important new deals. First, Britain and Ukraine will now make drones together. Ukraine has learned the best ways to build and use drones after 4 years of fighting Russia. Britain has strong factories and industry, so they will join hands. Ukraine gives the smart ideas, Britain gives the machines. This will make more drones faster and cheaper. Second, Britain is giving money to build a new AI center in Ukraine's defense office. AI means smart computers that think fast. This center will help Ukraine stay ahead in the war with new technology. Starmer said even though there is fighting in Iran and the Middle East right now, we cannot forget Ukraine. We must keep helping. These deals mean real action, not just words. Then came the main moment. Zelenskyy walked into the British Parliament to speak to the MPs and important leaders from both houses. The room was not huge, but everyone clapped loud when he started. He first thanked Britain for everything they have done since Russia attacked Ukraine in 2022. He said the war has been hard, especially this winter when Russia hit homes and power stations. But Britain stood strong with weapons, money, and support. Here is what Zelenskyy said in his own words. Among Ukrainians, trust in the United Kingdom is one of the highest compared to all our partners. When Ukrainians think of Britain, they know they can trust it. He meant that Ukrainians feel safe knowing Britain is a true friend who does not change. This help has saved countless lives. People in Ukraine say thank you because British support gave them hope and real protection. But then Zelenskyy spoke straight about the United States. A few days back, because of the war in Iran that is making oil prices go crazy and closing some sea routes, America gave a 30-day okay to buy Russian oil that was already loaded on ships. Zelenskyy called this a wrong step. He said it can give Russia extra $10 billion to buy more weapons and keep the war going. This easing alone by the United States could provide Russia with about $10 billion for the war, he explained. This certainly does not help peace. He said aggressors like Putin do not stop because they feel sorry. They stop only when they run out of money and power. That is why strong sanctions are needed. But he quickly thanked Britain and said, "Thank you that the UK is not doing this. Thank you so much." So while America made this short break in rules, Britain is still keeping the pressure on Russia. This part of the speech was clear. Friends must stay firm together. Zelenskyy then talked about the new kind of war we are all seeing now, drones and AI. He said the world has changed. Russia sends hundreds of cheap drones at once, like the ones from Iran called Shahed. Ukraine has become the best in the world at stopping them and even using its own drones to push back. Ukrainian sea drones have forced the big Russian Navy to hide far away in the Black Sea. Zelenskyy said if we had stopped Putin early in 2022, maybe we would not have so much drone fighting today. But now Ukraine is using this hard experience to help others. He told the parliament that Ukraine has already sent more than 200 experts to countries in the Middle East like Emirates, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia to teach how to stop these drones. He even offered to help Britain protect its bases in Cyprus with special teams, radars, and cheap interceptor drones that cost less than $10,000 each. The evolution of threats never stops, he said. Soon weapons will run on AI and act faster than any human. Ukraine wants to share its lessons so that friends like Britain never have to hide under concrete or worry about safe skies. In the middle of the speech, Zelenskyy picked up the same iPad story again. He showed how this tool lets leaders see every big attack, where the drones start, their path, and how Ukraine fights back. He said, "Instead of putting people in harm's way, we need to use tools like this iPad. It is part of a smart system that can watch the whole front line, check air defense, and even count enemy losses. 90% of Russian losses now come from Ukrainian drones." Zelenskyy said Britain and other countries should have systems like this too. This is how we stay ahead. He warned that Russia and Iran are like brothers in hate and in weapons. They use cheap AI drones to attack far away. But Ukraine is ready to help stop that terror. Zelenskyy ended his speech on a hopeful note. He said Ukraine is winning back land from Russia step by step. Europe is a global force that no one can stand against. "We believe in people, in their rights and freedom," he said. He asked all leaders to work closely now so that future kids say we acted when it mattered. "Please work with us as closely as possible so that neither Kiev nor London nor any of our capitals will have to hide under drone nets or live under concrete without a safe sky, safe land, or safe seas." He wants a world where drones do not rule over people. With the new drone deal, the AI Center, and this trust with Britain, that future looks stronger. Friends, this whole visit shows something simple but powerful. While the world is watching the Iran war and oil prices, leaders like Zelenskyy and Starmer are saying, "Do not forget Ukraine. Britain has been a steady friend since day one. The iPad gift, the drone factory plan, and the AI help are real steps to make Ukraine and its allies safer. The war is now more than 4 years old, but with trust like this, Ukraine keeps fighting for peace." Zelenskyy made it clear, pressure on Russia must stay, and new tech must move fast. What do you think about the iPad gift to the king or the new drone deal with Britain? Does it give you hope or raise questions? Tell me in the comments below. If you want more clear updates on Ukraine, world news, and what it means for all of us, hit that like button, share with friends, and subscribe so you never miss. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and stay informed. See you in the next video.